Welcome everyone to Otogi VillageCast 4. First water unison raid is coming. Decisive Weapon Hiiga. This one will be similar to the previous unison events, but there are some interesting things to be aware of. First thing to note is if you look at the reward list, there's a new weapon and accessory that you pick up for free just by taking part. The accessory will be helpful when fighting Hiiga, who uses paralysis, as well as Wood Temple. While the axe is a very good option for anyone who is not yet able to farm Fire Temple to get the Thunder Axe. Second is that according to wiki, 100 skill fragments are needed to cash in on Hiiga's skill, and it can now be done only once. After you collect 100, the JP wiki roughly translates that fragments won't drop at all. This is unconfirmed, but be wary of it. As an inherent skill, it's the same copy-paste unison event skill we've been getting so far, except in water. Third is that Hiiga is the first event boss that will have a special trigger. This means that she'll interrupt anything, including skill chains, items, and even queued up summons to use it. Hiiga will go into decisive weapon mode when reduced to 20% HP. 80%, 50%, and 20% in mutation, which increases her attack power. If you try to play a slow game and outlast her, then it won't work. You want to stack up your big guns when you're getting as close to 20% HP or any of the other variations to burn through the phase as quickly as possible. Fourth, unison main body clear points have been increased. You now gain 5,000 unison points for 20 and 30 men, and 10,000 for 50 men bosses. Between this and the lack of unlimited skill exchange, this event should be completed extremely quickly. As touched on earlier, Hiiga has a party-wide paralysis attack. You'll want to prep basic pasta, which has 40% para resist, and items that boost your paralysis resistance, such as the Yagi Rosary or Heavenly Veil, to eliminate the possibility of paralysis. The new unit Butil Ghost skill card is Unparalysis All, which is a good substitute if you're not in a position to give your team paralysis immunity. Those options aside, she's very vulnerable to poison attacks, which will help you bleed through her HP quickly. Tempest and Cyclone both apply bad poison, which is 10% HP loss at the start of each turn, and she'll also be vulnerable to status reductions. You'll want to mix attack and magic attack debuffs since she uses high damage single target attack skills and an AoE water magic attack skill. As a character, Hiiga is pretty straightforward. She's a water element special weapon user, and this is definitely reflected in her somewhat weak, but all-around stats. Though she does lack a specialty in a game where stacking strengths is often the key to winning in later content, Hydro Snake is an A-rank water attack skill. As with other unison skills, it does have a level 6 version which can morph to hit twice for an extremely potent potential 710% power in total. However, where her skill is different to the other unison skills before is that if you make her inherent skill level 6 on her, it will also boost the magic attack of all water units by 10% on use. Previous unison skills also did this, but not for their own character's element. Super good considering the water meta is currently extremely magic attack heavy. Hiiga also has an excellent spread of skill slots. She can equip an A-rank orange, as well as offering broader support with a C-rank pink, and also a C-rank green passive. And that's about it for Hiiga. Thank you all for watching, as well as Bakaryu for providing the original resources. You can find the link to the Discord for more Q&A, as well as Bakaryu's original resources in the description below. Until next time, Less out.